All right, y'all, here we are at my new house that I just bought. Already getting some of my stuff here. Lincoln over there and one of my old cars. Just had this 1953 Ford log truck delivered today. There's my fire truck over there. The old red truck. I got more cars back there. Anyways, you'll see a video inside the house soon enough. For now, let's go into my garage. And I just bought this yellow 1979 Norris toilet from the Restore. I believe the model name on this is the San Antonio. But yeah, freaking epic toilet. They sell the toilets pretty cheap there, and then unlike the Restore in my last town, they actually take older pre 1.6 toilets. And then with it, I also got this case 1-bolt tank, which I believe even has the original handle on it and some other good stuff. There's my 1980 Wellworth. Anyways, let's see how this flushes. It's even got the original seat, and I believe the original handle and original flush valve, and a generic Fluid Master 400. Wow, so this started spraying everywhere. Yeah, these old Norris toilets are some of my favorites ever made. And you'll see what I got planned for the house, because there was a not so great toilet installed in the house when I got it, but I've already got something much better in there. These are just such a classic, and they're all over Oregon. This is well, the second one that I own. I have my 1980 Norris, and then I've found multiple others over the years. So those I'll pause, and then I'll fill up the tank to its a little bit higher next time. All right, I got it filled up closer to the top of the fill tube now, and the tank is not mounted very solid on there. Kind of interesting. Let's see. I apologize for the poor lighting. You can just barely see the logo there in blue. I've never seen a water line in a Norris tank, which I find kind of fascinating. I guess you just kind of set them wherever you want, wherever seems logical. So here will be a longer flush. That's awesome. Now I'll also demonstrate how little water these can flush on. Try and flush it about here. Isn't that amazing? You all saw how much water was in the tank. That's something I love about these. They can flush on like less than a gallon of water. Especially if the water is up higher in the tank and you let just a little bit into the bowl, it'll still siphon out. It won't clear the bowl, but you'll still get a siphon out of it, and I think that's really cool. Look at the side, they'll have these little kind of dimples in it. It's a little bit dirty just from sitting outside. Nothing too gross. And then it's got some paint on it. Other than that, the only damage that I can find on it is just a couple of little chips. And then I have the tank lid sitting right here. Look at the other side. On this nice square base. Very basic design, but gosh, I think these are awesome. And then just super big water line with the nice deep bowl. They do a really good job. I'll pause the video again and maybe find some golf balls. Do one more flush before my bucket overflows. All right, y'all know I enjoy flushing golf balls, so oh, it's gonna take those no problem. Well, unless they get wedged. Well, I stand corrected. Okay, if they hadn't gotten wedged sideways in there, it would have taken them. Yep, and I turned the water off already, so that's all we're gonna get. But regardless, this is still a freaking awesome toilet. I'm happy to have it in my collection, and this is the first Norris toilet that I've seen in a color other than white. So, very, very excited to have it. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed, and see you guys in the next one.